Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. First of all, I wanted to thank everyone for your subscriptions and sharing with others and all the great questions. Now, throughout the past few days, I've received a swarm of questions, and the recurring theme, and these questions have come in through YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, and the recurring theme has been, hey IrixGuy, which drone should I buy? Now, at the time of posting this, it's the latter part of calendar year 2016. It's late September. And there's a lot of newness coming. Now, originally with drones, it was easy to say, oh, well, what do you plan to do with it? Well, you might like this, you might like that. But now we're having, as consumers, we've got a lot more options to choose from. And the drone that was recently announced, you can check out my videos pertaining to it if you haven't, but it's the GoPro Karma. Now, the GoPro Karma still provides 4K 30 frames per second video, but it's a drone that folds up, so it's smaller to travel with. It looks really cool on paper. As soon as I get my GoPro Karma, I'll have the unboxing video here and an exhaustive amount of field test videos. Now, there's also the rumor that DJI may be releasing a smaller and more portable drone. And the rumor is that it may be called DJI Mavic, M-A-V-I-C. So that's another one I'm excited about. If it does materialize, it's something I'm excited about. Now, for me, and if you've been a subscriber to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/IrixGuy, and if you follow my 400 or below.com blog post, you may already know this about me, but with a drone, my primary requirement is smooth and high quality 4K 30 frames per second video. Now I say 4K 30 frames per second because on today's market, that's the top of the line video quality format that's available. So now with my Phantom 3 Pro and my Phantom 4, I can achieve excellent 4K 30 frames per second video. It's gimbal stabilized, it's very smooth. Phantom 3 Pro and Phantom 4 on today's market are without a doubt my favorite drones. But with that being said, I've not yet gotten my hands on the GoPro Karma, and if DJI Mavic materializes, obviously I have not tested it yet. My personal suggestion for all my viewers is to think about yourself. What's your style for using a drone? Are you going out in the field? Are you flying this drone for the pure satisfaction of seeing, whoa, man, this thing goes up in the air and I can fly it around? Or are you flying it for fun and going out and capturing some cool photos, maybe some videos as well? You know, what's your intended purpose? You know, how do you find pleasure in flying a drone? And if video and or photo quality comes into play, then that makes a decision a little bit easier. You know, I can say, well, you know, from my experience, the Phantom 3 Pro and the Phantom 4, great 4K 30 frames per second video quality. The control experience of flying the drone is nice. It's not the smallest drone, but it's not too big and too heavy like, say, a DJI Inspire or something along those lines. It's just really big, too heavy. The DJI Phantom is a manageable travel size and weight. Sure, it's not the most comfortable thing to carry around, but you got to think about it when you're out in the field. If capturing quality 4K 30 frames per second video and possibly some still photos is a necessity for you, then it's worth it. I mean, I've lugged all the way back to Phantom 1. I lugged them around through very treacherous environments, but I did it because I knew that the temporary discomfort was worth the long-term reward, and that's me being able to enjoy editing high-quality videos. Now, the videos that I first posted obviously were not 4K because 4K didn't exist at that point in time on a drone. But you can watch my old videos on my channel with the Phantom 1, and you can see the progression of video quality. I mean, from non-gimbal stabilized on my Phantom 1 all the way up to my Phantom 2 Vision Plus, which had 1080p that was gimbal stabilized, very good quality video. And then my Phantom 2 that I rigged with a GoPro and captured 4K. That was my first drone that I captured 4K with. It was a good experience. And then that evolved to the Phantom 3 Professional with the DJI branded 4K 30 frames per second camera. And now the Phantom 4 with the DJI branded 4K 30 frames per second camera. So, I mean, there's so many options. DJI Phantom has been great. But something that was fun, and obviously the video quality and the photo quality wasn't there for me. And when I added the controller, it completely negated the smaller travel size and smaller travel weight of the drone itself, the Parrot Bebop. It was a lot of fun. Check out my videos for that. You know, if you don't really care about bleeding edge video and or photo quality from a drone, that may be a fun drone to consider. And yeah, these drones that are coming out though, the GoPro Karma and the rumored DJI Mavic, I think we're starting to see. And again, I'm going to bust out the cell phone analogy. Cell phones were born in a bag. If you're an older person, or maybe you just fire up a Google search and look at some of the old cell phones, they were in a bag. So people would have this bag, this huge bag, with huge batteries, and a phone with overpriced and poor quality cellular reception. But that's where cell phones were in the beginning. And cell phones today, they've got touch screens, they're small, the battery life is mind-blowing, and you can even watch high-definition movies on them. So it's absolutely incredible to see the evolution of technology, and you know, drones will be the same way, and we're starting to see that with the shift to a smaller and more travel-friendly drone, yet still having that video capability present, the 4K 30 frames per second video. So now I hope that's present on DJI Mavic, because if it's not, for me that'll be a deal breaker, because everything I film today is in 4K 30 frames per second. So yeah, check out my 400orbelow.com. That's 400or below, BELOW.com. 400orbelow.com. I've got a ton of drone content there. I've got all the drones that I like listed, so you can browse through, find them all, find the accessories, the cases. You can find my field test videos. Check it out, nerd out, watch the videos, drop me questions if you have any, and you know, most importantly, just have fun with it, because I mean, it's drones are you know, I don't want to tell you buy this drone or buy that drone, but I've just given you what I look at when I buy drones, and that's for me is the video quality. That's paramount. So 4K 30 frames per second on today's market. If I was going to go out and buy a drone today, it would definitely be the DJI Phantom 4, but if I possibly would be able to get a better deal, I would get the Phantom 3 Pro, because from a video quality perspective, the Phantom 4 video quality is negligibly better at best. It's a little bit better gimbal assembly on it, but I couldn't say it's drastically better to justify the current price difference between a Phantom 3 Pro and a Phantom 4. But if I wasn't impatient, I would wait and see what the Karma brings to the table, you know, after people have had a chance to field test it like myself, so you can see the real world, how it performs before you make your purchase decision. And the same goes for the DJI Mavic. And ultimately, my gut's telling me that this DJI Mavic rumor is true, and obviously it's awesome that it happened, because inevitably DJI's Mavic, if it does materialize, was triggered by GoPro Karma. Because GoPro Karma being smaller, you know, being able to fold up those arms that have the propellers on them, to be able to fold that up, that's ultimately what prompted DJI to say, whoa, you know, we got DJI Phantom, and it's without a doubt the best drone on the market today. Our DJI Inspire is too big, it's too heavy. We got to get something smaller to compete with the GoPro Karma. And that right there is what leads me to speculate that DJI Mavic is likely going to knock all the other drones out of the park. Again, speculation, but based upon my outstanding experience with the DJI Phantom line of drones so far, it would only make sense if DJI really wants to put themselves on a pedestal that they will really knock it out of the park with the DJI Mavic. So tell me what you think. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/IrixGuy. Follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube that I just mentioned, and my website, 400orbelow.com. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm an independent channel, and it's viewers like you that help me to continue to grow. I appreciate your viewership, and y'all have a good day.